peace and everlasting life to all of my brothers out there. Thanks for joining me here on the channel. We are studying the lessons of A Course in Miracles, and today we're on lesson number 260. Let me remember God created me. We're going to kick this one off with a prayer. Father, I did not make myself, although in my insanity I thought I did. Yet, as your thought, I have not left my source, remaining part of who created me. Your Son, my Father, calls on you today. Let me remember you created me. Let me remember my identity. And let my sinlessness arise again before Christ's vision, through which I would look upon my brothers and myself today. Now is our source remembered, and therein we find our true identity at last. Holy indeed are we, because our source can know no sin. And we who are his sons are like each other and alike to him. And that is our quick little lesson for today. Let me remember God created me. So in this lesson, we hear about our brothers. And let my sinlessness arise again before Christ's vision, through which I would look upon my brothers and myself. So as much as we would all love to continue our awakening experience in isolation, off in some place where we can just meditate all day, that is not how we're going to get out of this thing alive, so-called. We are with this idea of brothers. We are a sonship. We cannot do this alone. We cannot just in a vacuum look at our own sinlessness and decide we can heal ourselves. That's impossible, because there are all these other aspects of ourselves that are coming into our field for some reason, and that reason is so that we can see the sinlessness in everything. And so Ken Wapnick shares a abstract little message here from the text that I want to share with you that kind of talks about this thing called the holy relationship. And I believe that as we continue on in our mind healing, mind training journey, we have to associate with others to kind of check on ourselves to see how we're doing and what else still remains in those corners of our minds as we're going through this healing process. So, this is the function of your holy relationship. Your mind and your brothers are one. Your relationship is a reflection of the union of the Creator and his Son. From loving minds, there is no separation. The light that joins you and your brother shines throughout the universe, and because it joins you and him, so it makes you and him one with your Creator. What teaches you that you cannot separate denies the ego. Let truth decide if you and your brother be different or the same, and teach you which is true. So my prediction is, as we continue learning, we see that we are the same as our brother and sisters. You know, if you need to have that thrown in there too, we are the same. There's no difference. We have a shared mind with God, all of us, and we are all one. And as soon as we snap ourselves out of these bodies, all of our grievances, judgments, resentments, ruminations, our decision to luxuriate in our suffering, all of that is associated with the body, not the mind. And when we flip ourselves out of that dream, we remember we are all the same, truly perfect, beautiful, sinless beings of pristine light that's just shining, 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 and we've just prevented ourselves from being able to see it. So today, remember that God created you, God created me exactly the same, and the expression that we have during our dream illusory experience is meant to be exactly as it is, and we're meant to accept it as we heal our minds together. So lots of love to you. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy the lesson, and I'll see you back here again on the next video.